This is fantastic not doing your Krugs. This is like challenger level gameplay, guys. This is fantastic gameplay, yeah? Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. Episode 45 of Your First Jungle Clear, the show all about perfecting your early game as a jungler. 3 key lessons from today's reviews that you'll see, talking about number 1, how to use your level 1 ward correctly as a jungler after you finish your first clear when you decide to hold it. Prioritizing level 4. Really important. Kha'Zix in game 2 completely overcomplicates the game. Talking about how to gank. Game 5, great example, guys. It's just instant end of review. If you start doing these, especially in the elo that game was, Grandmaster, you can't expect to win games if you're just basically screwing up ganks. Identifying what's actually a high impact gank and what's not. Guys, when the enemy laner has fully pushed in their wave, it is very, very low impact to go and kill them. There's a big difference between going to a wave that is fully pushed in to a wave that the laner is struggling to push in. Great example in the Shiden video, the first game. That'll be linked up here. You can take a look at that and compare it to game number 5, the Rengar Grandmaster we looked at today. Let's jump in, guys, and we'll see you next time. Alright, so this is Leo L. This is Diamond 3 on the North American server, and this is Ekko versus Talon. So we have a Lucian Yumi bot lane. Looks like he's looking to start bot. We need to make sure we check where the enemy jungler starts. There's a Camille with Ignite top. So with the Ekko, always something to think about. Do you have a level 3 gank option? Ekko's fantastic at doing red Krugs Raptors and then looking for some sort of level 3 gank. I really love to be able to gank bot here, because if you could put this lane behind, you have a Yumi, so it's a little bit hard. Lucian is, somewhat strong, but it would be really good if you could kill bot. Like, the game would pretty much explode if you're able to kill bot here. So I'm going to be paying attention as I'm clearing these camps if I have the option, if bot's heavy trading. And also if Thresher's warded. Very important. Alright, and also as well, the enemy jungler has started... That looks like a... Yeah, it looks like they tried to fake leash or something like that. I don't think we really know where he started, to be honest. I think either or. But I would still be looking for the level 3 gank here anyway, regardless. Right, so it looks like Leo's pinging this, so he thinks that Talon started bot side. Alright, so then on our Raptors, then we're going to think, can we level 3 gank bot? Probably not. I think you just continue clearing here. I think continuing clearing here is fine. Your bot lane's pretty safe. Everything's all good. Now we need to check mid and top. Oh, we see Talon bot. All right, interesting, guys. Talon bot. You would instantly tab 16 CS. What does that mean in terms of his jungle path? So we need to always assess the jungle path. So there is, he could have done red Krugs Raptors blue, but we could potentially assume that his topside camps are up. And obviously we can see in the spectate because you can sort of cheat, but the Krugs are up. So this is literally just a full clear into Crab, into check his top side, take some camps. You can be able to punish his Talon. I think Talon, what he did here, he tried to skip camps because he wanted to get bot ASAP. But if your bot lane doesn't die here, this is fantastic. This is actually really good for you. Is top diveable? Alright, good. No, Leo, go for the Krugs. Also, as well, this ward is always better on the Krugs as well, regardless, even if the Krugs weren't up. Better to ward the Krugs here, because where does the enemy jungler go out of base? Let's say they full clear down to bot. You reset, and then you go back top, and what do? You do your Krugs, and you clear back down. So this ward is not as effective, because this ward is more effective as well, because what happens is, you're able to see if they look to go for a top gank, or they continue clearing down bot as well. It just gives you more information, but regardless, this, even if the Krugs were down, he should still ward this, and he'll come here and clear the Krugs, and then he'll gain a little bit of an experience of gold advantage. So massive mistake already from Leo. Always check the Krugs. So the first lesson here is need to tab to check enemy jungle CS when they first show on the map. And then the next thing here is better to always hold ward. To ward Krugs or Gromp based on the clear. So let's say if you started blue and then, before you base, you ward the Gromp. And then it's Krugs on this side of the map. Does that make sense? Because, they go out of base and they do the Gromp. So that's already a huge mistake by Leo. I'm quite upset about that. And yeah, again, we would have seen that ward. We would have seen him on there. And let's say if he was to go gank top or something like that. Alright, so we're just chilling here. We obviously know Talon's top. We get seen by the ward. Why don't you clear the ward? Oh, did the ward just expire? My bad. I mean, probably hit the ward so you can get the experience and gold. Like, it's just a little bit, but I don't really see any gank option there. Alright, so this is going to be a really interesting situation right now, guys. Talon's pathing towards bot. You know, bot sort of, look at their wave, guys. So right now I'm thinking I need to do Raptors and then I need to come straight back bot and hover here. This is really important because obviously what's Talon going to do? He's going to, you know, clear this and look to gank bot and they have a thresh and everything's super vulnerable. So let's see what Leo does here. This is my first thought right now. It's all because of the wave. All because of the wave. And he just continues clearing. So this might be his window that he missed. And it would be so good if he was just sitting here and baiting. And then Talon would come here, literally sit in the lane bush. Don't sit there. So as well, counter gank as well, always come through the lane. Like the fact that Lucian Yuumi is pressuring the Thresh Kai'Sa right now, they're low HP. So the next rule of thumb, guys, is we need to always identify low HP targets from the enemy team. It's even though you might not think it's gankable, like they're going to fight. Someone's going to fight. You need to be here. And Talon's pathing bot as well, we need to counter gank. And this is sort of like going to be somewhat uncomfortable. Because, you know, you're like, well, you know, Nathan, everyone tells me you should just keep clearing up. This is a key point in the game that can really just completely change the game. You know, imagine if you're sitting in that bush there and they walk in, bam, 2 kills, done. Game's over. All right, so that's the missed opportunity here, guys. Let's end a review. Great learnings from this one. So this is Master on the North American server. This is Prince. This is a Kha'Zix versus Lee Sin. Can be a very rough matchup for Kha'Zix. Lee Sin will absolutely dominate you in the early game. Especially with the first strike scaling rune. He's doing the good old Nathan Mott ward. So this is going to prevent, you know, level 1 invades. And I'd probably potentially, maybe don't need to be scared. Like Zillion and Pyke. Maybe you could hold your ward. You can maybe gamble holding your ward Prince level 1 here, I think. Again, I only like switching out to Sweeper if I feel like I'm going to get invaded, like, you know, 125. But, you know, they have a Zillion support. So, you have a Pyke. I don't think they would do that. Even though Lee Sin is stronger than you. Very small thing, but it's fine. Alright, we need to check where the enemy jungler starts. Enemy bot lane shows. We know that we're probably going to be matching the Lee Sin. Because what would be way better here as well is, okay. So he does red to bot side. Interesting. Alright, so we need a tab. We need to check his CS. Lee Sin only has 4 CS, so we know that both these camps are up. Okay, this is my first thought. I haven't really assessed all the information, but my first thought right now, and this is going to be very adaptive based. This is why everything I talk about, you got to adapt. So Singe does this moves, right? So we have priority from Aurelia, yeah? We see Lee Sin show mid. I actually wouldn't do wolves here, Prince. You know what I'll probably do? I would probably do red, Raptors, wolves, come back up here, take these camps. That's my first thought right now. Take that with a grain of salt because we need to assess more information. I think that what you do may be still fine as well. I mean, I guess Parthy Bot's fine as well because there's lots of chaos going on. But I'm thinking about taking these camps. Like, this is just illegal activity from Lee Sin. It's ridiculous. So Zysel gets a double kill, so I guess Parthy Bot's still fine. Because they're going to come off a reset, and then you can, you know, look at their wave and stuff. Oh, okay, we're invading here. Okay. I guess this is good. We know that Lee Sin's level 2 and Pyke's coming off base. Okay. Definitely putting on the aggression here. Okay, so if I was going to take learnings from this, like, all right, so this is my first thought. This is my first thought. Well, this is my second thought because my first thought was already, you know, talking about taking those Raptors and Krogs. So lots of Chaos bot, cool. Lee Sin, we can see he clearly isn't going to come back to invade here and Aurelia's going to have move. Just get all your camps off the map level 1. Bam, come hover bot, you know, look to do the crab. Bot has no summoner spells. We don't really need to, like, force any aggressive play in their jungle here. Like, sure, you can kill Lee Sin, but you sort of need to identify that Lee Sin is already fucked. If you if you clear all your camps off the map, think about it. You're literally going to be like 24 CS, right? He's going to be doing, by the time you clear all those camps, he's probably just going to do these 2 camps or whatever, then look to do the crab. You'll be level 4, you'll be level 3. You'll have actually more options. It's sort of hard to like, it's sort of like, this is a feel thing. This is why you need to play the game, because it's very hard to like, you know, this might look good on the surface. It's like, oh, Park is roaming, we're going to kill Lee Sin in his jungle. But the highest percentage thing, and just understanding that Lee Sin is really, 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 really far behind right now. Killing him here actually sort of puts you behind in a way. You know what I mean? Because all your camps are still on the map level 1. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, like, I just think that this is like, I mean, you know, obviously, you know, killing Lee Sin here, you could take his camps, but if I'm just looking right now, it'd be way better for you to be level 4 right now by like 3 minutes, you know, 25 seconds, whatever. All this chaos doesn't happen. Come for the crab, bam, and then, you know, you can come top and start contesting him on camps, get level 6. Because this is just a really chaotic game right now. You've made the game super chaotic. So I guess sort of and I think this is definitely the common trend we've seen with you, Prince. Sometimes I think you're good at overcomplicating the game, you know, in terms of those situations. All right, so I think the key principle from this early game I'm going to write down is there is diminishing returns on killing an enemy jungler. You know, getting that level 4 early game is just really big. It's a consistent, solid advantage. That's really all the learnings I want to get from this one, to be honest. I mean, the game's just going to be super chaotic. Like, because again, think about it right now, right? Like, Mr. Prince, right? You see, look at your experience in gold, right? We're level 4. You're just fighting. You get a free outscale once Lee Sin starts running around the map and falling over himself. All right, that's all I got for this game. All right, this is Rek'Sai versus Kha'Zix. We have a Blitzcrank bot. Okay, so a key thing that I always think about when I play Rek'Sai versus Kha'Zix is I just love to do red Krugs Raptors because it gives me so many options to, like, you know, vertical invade here. Yeah, just always start red. Start red, and you can even do red Raptors Gromp and then invade him on his red if he starts blue. I love killing Kha'Zix as early. Very, very easy to kill. Melee champ. Rek'Sai loves killing melee champs. That's my first thought. Starting red gives you a lot of options. Because the thing I don't like about starting blue here against like a weak early jungler, something like Kha'Zix, if he starts blue, I mean, I guess you could do blue Gromp Wolves and then vertical here. Okay, I guess that's fine as well. That could be an option. Just from experience, like, if I start blue buff, sometimes I can have very low pressure early games as Rek'Sai. Like, whenever I start blue buff as Rek'Sai, my mindset is more so, like, I'm going to potentially full clear or, like, just do, like, a 5 camping gank or something like that. All right, so the enemy jungler starts. That's a blue start. Okay, and it's going to be interesting to see how this early game pans out. So we're pathing opposite to the Kha'Zix. And I don't want to path opposite to the Kha'Zix. I want to get in Kha'Zix's face. That's my number one mindset here, playing against Kha'Zix's Rek'Sai. But, I mean, you know, this is not like this is going to lose him the game or anything. Like, that's just my personal preference. Kha'Zix 3 camps and does this. Ganks mid, has to burn mid flash. That's pretty good for Kha'Zix. So we're pathing down. I mean, this is pretty good. We should be able to potentially kill bot. No, they've just based. I think they've based here. Nicholas, you just showed on the map for no reason. Disaster. This is a big disaster early game. Couple of points here. We've showed on the map. We've done nothing with it. We've let Kha'Zix get a free early game off. Not happy with this one already, Nicholas. Yeah, and part of it is the red start. Sorry, the blue start instead of the red start. You're sort of missing a bit of options. Because I'll show you exactly what you do if I was to start red here. You start red, let's say here. Enemy heroic shows. Instead of doing Krugs, I do red Raptors Gromp and I just invade him there. And it would work. It will work every single time. So 2 failures this game. So showing on the map, doing nothing with it. Starting red buff as Rek'Sai gives you more versatile pathing. And yeah, you want to match Kha'Zix. Weak early junglers as Rek'Sai. In general. Let me show you quickly a game that I played yesterday. Alright, I mean, this is actually funny because Olaf you don't actually consider a weak early jungler. But let's look at this here. So I'm against an Olaf here. But Rek'Sai obliterates Olaf as well if you catch him on his red buff, right? So I'm starting red here. I just do a simple red Raptors Gromp as Rek'Sai. And I see the enemy jungler start blue, so I'm pinging that. Cool, cool, cool. Ping, ping, ping. Red, Raptors, Gromp. And this is the key thing with Rek'Sai, really important. I don't see Rek'Sais do this often, but after the Gromp here, so I get level 3 after Gromp, you E over this wall, and people will be like, wait, Nathan, don't you need the E to run away? You're sort of like setting up your escape route in a way, and this is super good tunnel to set up throughout the map, because this will stay up most of the time. People don't really come and take this, kill this tunnel, and then, you know, you come see the Tremor Sense. I got out of the Tremor Sense, your W there, because I'm going for the Smite, because I know that he's not going to expect me to be here. Smite this. I sort of mess up an auto attack there. I think I misplayed that a little bit. And then I kill him, and then, you know, the game's over. You know, and guys, this is not low elo smurfing. I'm literally against this is a Grandmaster Challenger lobby game, alright? So it works. It will work in Platinum. It will work everywhere, alright? I do this all the time. Alright, this is Miguel, Diamond 2 on the European West server. We got Volibear into Diana. Lux Ezreal bot versus Vayne Zara. Probably going to be pretty chaotic. Zara, these type of range matchups, range supports, chaos, 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 chaos. Sion into Wukong top. If we can kill Lucian early, help Vlad a bit, would be good. So my mindset here is bot super chaotic. Top, whatever. Mid, really good to protect. And make sure that, you know, Lucian's not absolutely going to solo kill him 1,000 times. So I'll be starting top this game and clearing down. That's what I'll do personally. Interesting ward. I don't really see the purpose of that ward. It just got cleared. Yeah, like in general, guys, I hate warding the enemy jungler, especially a champ like Diana. She's going to get a leash. Like, I mean, I guess she could do leashless, but, you know, you risk walking face check in a Zyra, you know, against a Lucian with the Ignite. Like, I don't see the purpose of warding the enemy jungle, because you'll be able to tell where they start by looking at leash. No one rarely fake leashes, you know, it's not really a thing. The only champs you, like, walk in as a team and invade to get a ward down, because you want to know where they start, is champs like Ivan, Fiddlesticks, you know, those type of champs that don't need a leash. I mean, it just got clear. You just gave free experience and gold, you know what I mean? I think the pathing's good by Miguel. Pathing top to bot, fantastic. And we're pathing opposite Diana. Yeah, that's whatever. Alright, so make sure that as we're moving around the map, we're looking at mid. You can maybe look for level 3 gank mid potentially. He's going to get level 2. He's pretty low. He hasn't warded. I think maybe you could go for this. It's going to crash this next wave here. Miguel, I think you missed an opportunity. Look at this. Look at the way he's walking. You're here right now. He's just dead. Come on, Miguel. We're missing an opportunity, yeah? Whoa, Lucian. Never mind. He dies. I'm not sure what he's doing there against Vlad with W. I guess he didn't think Vlad put W point level 2. Alright, good pings. We're tracking the enemy jungler there. Good work. And we're pathing bot. This is going to be potentially free kills bot. This is fantastic. Alright, we're looking mid here. Oh, never mind. We're looking mid. Oh, you actually picked up something that I didn't pick up, Miguel. Yes, you must protect Vlad to get this wave in. This is fantastic, not doing your Krugs. This is like challenger level gameplay, guys. This is fantastic gameplay, yeah? I feel like that this should be a kill. How do we misplay this? The E is just not soon enough. We just fuck up the EQ combo. You should be E'ing sooner, Miguel. So it's like walk up here. E here, E here, E here. Then, you know. But you see how you like flash Q, then E? You know what I mean? Because then he'll be slowed and then you kill. This will be a double kill. So that's a huge missed opportunity. But the great principle here, guys, is we are identifying when our mid laner wants to get our wave in, wants to reset. This is fantastic for the Vlad. Vlad's actually a really good win condition here, especially against their team composition. They don't have really any like way to deal with the Vlad. Really poor W usage. This is shocking W's, Miguel. What's going on? Volibear champ mastery. Our next question we ask here is, where's Diana going to go out of base? We're looking at bot here. We skipped the crab for this. This is good. Vayne's going to be trying to get this wave in, so we're going to come here and kill this. Oh my god, he got executed. The ease. This is end of review, guys. We've missed like 4 kills already. You know what I mean? Alright. So this is just a great example of misexecution. Yep. Alright, so this is Ivan, Grandmaster, Brazil, Rengar versus Lee Sin. We got a Rengar Yumi. This is a terrifying, potentially terrifying combo. Alright, so we're doing a good old invade here. We see Lee Sin top. We're starting his red. Okay. So the only reason he was able to do this was because we saw them show top. So then we just walk in here. Excellent. Trundle almost kills the Lee Sin, but he dies. Wait, who did Trundle kill? Trundle killed the Jace. Oh. Holy. Alright. So. Rengar starts his red. Guys, you need to help. You can't just leave Ezreal, dude. What are you doing? Dude, Rengar is so good in these situations. This is awesome. Great job by Ezreal to sit there and just defend that. This is going to turn out pretty well, I think. Jumps back. Good mechanics. Okay. They should be able to clean this up. That's a worthy trade. I mean, we've got the red. We're rocking and rolling, so this is good. A lot of chaos early game here. All right, we come back here. So we're fine with that trade, and we're just going to be clearing our camps. There's lots of pings by Trundle for top here. I mean, I'll just be leaving this. I couldn't care less about this Trundle. I think this is... He's got the basically got the wave in. Oh, he's actually coming for this. Interesting. I wouldn't gank this. Just do your camps. Ivan, man. What are we doing? This is just so pointless. You're just getting baited by your pings. No, not worth it. That's really bad, guys. Not fan of that at all. I mean, even then, still, like, you need to just get your camps. Like, get some tempo going. You just give so much information to Lee Sin here. Like, honestly, this is end of review. Like, this is end of review. Done. Yeah? Lee Sin's going to have so much response to this. Yeah, and then, yeah, you can get invaded here. Alright, so that's it. That's the lesson we're going to take away from this one, guys. Literally it. We're going to be like, this is just a bad quality gank. So the lesson here, guys, is that when waves are too big, even if you get the kill, it's low percentage as well. You want to keep up with your tempo. You want to make sure that, you know, you're not... Because Trundle just wants to get his minions. He just wants to get his minions. Jace is going to be able to get this wave in. We're just not going to be here in time to get... Look how far away. It's just too late. The moment that cannon's dead, the wave's in. Done. Yeah? So we're here too late. We foul gank. We show on the map. We lose tempo of our camps. All our camps are still on the map level 1. Disastrous early game. End of review. We just got to learn how to gank, guys. You know, and Ivan does know how to gank, you know, even though this is Grandmaster, but it's a great example to show. I mean, I did a gank like this yesterday and lost the game from it as well. Like, it's very easy to get sloppy on the fundamentals, guys. You know, just because this is Grandmaster, you know, you can get baited by pings, all that sort of stuff. It's just a waste of time to go for that sort of gank. When this laner's got the wave in, doesn't matter. Once you really follow this rule, your games become so much cleaner because you know, it's like, okay, I can't gank this. I just hit my camps. Really, really important lesson.